All right, today for math, we are doing something that should be pretty familiar. We covered a similar concept when we were talking about multiplying larger numbers. Today we're going to look at a basic math fact, a basic division fact, to then help us solve similar problems with added zeros. So right over here where this little pencil is, Rachel took 600 photographs while visiting Chicago. She put the same number of photos in each of the 3 albums. How many photos did she put in each one? This is where the basic division fact comes into play. And then we can follow a pattern to add on those zeros or divide a larger number that ends in zeros. So first we take our basic fact. So I'm right here. And we have 6 divided by 3. Now I know it's 600 pictures, but we do know that we can divide 6 into 3 groups equally. So we get our basic fact. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Then we can add on zeros. We can change our dividend from 6 to 60. We can still divide that by 3. Notice my basic fact does not change. There's 1 0 added to my dividend, so there is 1 0 added to my answer. And then I can go up one more. Now I'm at 600. Now I'm at where I need to be for my photographs that I've taken. I know that it starts with 2 because my basic fact tells me so. I have 2 added zeros in my dividend, which means those 2 added zeros in my dividend need to make it to my answer. So 600 divided by 3 is 200. Let's look at a couple more examples. We have a basic fact without a zero. We have 48 divided by 6. Now remember, you can always use your multiplication fact to help you solve this as well. You can ask yourself 6 times what equals 48? We know that 48 divided by 6 is 8. Each time I add a 0 to my dividend, I also see that 0 in my quotient. All right, let's look at this one. This is one of those tricky ones where there's already a 0 in my quotient, right? So we have to make sure that we pay attention that there's already a 0 right here. What times 8 equals 40? 5. So 40 divided by 8 equals 5. Then I add on a 0. Notice how there is not 2 zeros over here in my quotient. There is only 1 because only 1 0 was added to my dividend, not 2. So 400 divided by 8 is 50. And then 2 more zeros added on. 4,000 divided by 8 equals 500. All right, we're going to do some practice on that together. I have some practice problems over here. These are the same practice problems that you will see on RW 96. So if you do not have your workbook out in front of you right now, or your math workbook pages, go ahead and pull those out. This is 17.2. These problems are from RW 96. So if you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that now. And when you're ready, go ahead and push play. All right, this is number 1 on RW 96. I have my basic math fact, 18 divided by 2. Remember, you can always ask yourself, 2 times what equals 18? Okay, so if you're not feeling 100% confident with those those division facts yet, you can think about it in terms of multiplication. So what is it? 2 times what? That's right, it is 6. Okay, so now we know that 18 divided by 2 equals 6. We know that each one of these are also going to start with that same basic math fact. Sorry, it's a little sloppy, I apologize. All right, now, how many zeros have been added to my dividend? That's right, 1 0. So 180 divided by 2 equals what? Excellent work. It equals 60. How many zeros have been added to my dividend? Exactly, there's been 2. So 1,800 divided by 2 will then equal what? Do I need to stop and divide this up, or can I use some mental math? Great job, exactly. It would be 600. Excellent work. All right, this is number 3. So if you're looking at your workbook page and you're following along, practicing the problems with us, this is number 3. This is one of those tricky ones where there's already a 0. So don't get in the habit of just counting zeros. Pay attention to how many zeros were added on. My basic math fact might already give me a 0. Okay? So 80 divided by 8 equals what? Or what times 8 equals 80? Exactly, 10. So don't think, oh no, I already have a 0. What you can already do is go ahead and put that basic fact already on the line. And then if it's already on the line, then you can add on zeros from there. How many zeros should I have in 800 divided by 8? Well, 1 0 was added on. My basic fact was 10, so I must add on 1 more 0. Okay? Now I have 8,000 divided by 8. My basic fact gave me the quotient of 10. I've added on 2 more zeros, so I must add on 2 more zeros to my quotient. Then you can go ahead and I'll try put the little whoop. There we go. So 8,000 divided by 8 equals, great job, 1,000. Let's go ahead and do 2 more together and then you can work on your assignment independently. What times 4 equals 32? Or what is 32 divided by 4? Okay, you can still skip count. Remember, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. That's right. My basic fact answer, my quotient, is 8. Can I go ahead and put 8 on both of these lines already? Do I know it's already 8? I sure do. I do know that it is already 8. Is my first number on both of these lines. All right, how many zeros should I add? See, you guys got this. I only need to add 1. So 320 divided by 4 is 80. How many zeros do I need to add now? Great job, exactly. I need to add 2 more zeros to my quotient. All right, one more together. 45 divided by 9. Yeah, I knew you guys would know that one really off your head. Exactly, it's 5. Remember, we can go ahead and we can put that 5. We know it's going to be the starting number of our quotient for each of these problems on all those lines. All right, 450 divided by 9. Great job, exactly, it's 50. And then 4,500 divided by 9. You're on a roll. It is exactly 500. All righty. So now your job, oh, all right, there you go. Your job is to complete 17.2, which is PW96. I would like you to do numbers 1 through 12. If you would like to dig a little deeper, you can always do the word problems number 13 through 16. Remember, you can upload your page at any point to Class Dojo and have me check it over for you if you're concerned that you might not be on the right track. Remember to ask lots of questions. You can reach me on Class Dojo anytime. Send me a message, send me pictures. Let me know how I can help you. You're doing great.